Hello and welcome back to the PES 2018 Master League with Newcastle United. Yeah, it's been a while since I've picked up this Master League career mode and played some games. But I'm sure that you'll all have survived in the meantime. It's been so long, in fact, that I've forgotten what the results were in the last episode. So let's go and have a gander at that, shall we? Christ alive, I wish I hadn't bloody bothered now, because our last episode, of course, was a 2-2 draw with Atletico Madrid. We came from 2 goals down to draw level in that game. Then a loss away at the Etihad to Manchester City. And then we got absolutely spanked 4-1 by Liverpool. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm so glad I did that. I'm not depressed at all now. In this episode, we have Leicester City away, Atletico Madrid in the 4th game of the Champions League, and Swansea City at home, and then Everton and Stoke. So we may do some simulation today just to move this on a little bit quicker, but we'll definitely play the Leicester game, we'll definitely play the Atletico game, might sim the Swansea game, might play the Everton game and then sim the Stoke game. I don't know, we'll just see how we go, shall we? So for this first game against Leicester City, we have rotated the squad ever so slightly, but we'll get on to us in a second. Leicester's team consisting, there's the word, it's difficult, of Schmeichel in goal with Morgan, Keane, who's number 10 for God's sake, Chilwell, Simpson, Mahrez, Albrighton, Martinez, Lovrencic, Kleinheisler and Jamie Vardy. And for us, we have rotated the side ever so slightly with the Atletico game in mind, with Alves in goal, Lejeune, Clark, Schlupp and Paslak comes in at right back, and Ruben Neves then and Cham coming in the central midfield role. Then Mikel Merino, Under and Sisto both play on the right and the left, and Kuma Babacar starts up front in place of Lautaro Martinez, who are keeping for the Champions League. We need to get back to winning ways. Haven't won a game in 4 now in League or Cups, so it's now it would be as good a time as any. Thank you. And here we are in Leicester, typically muggy conditions for the mid. Is Leicester in the Midlands or just above it? I don't know. I'm not from England. Geography is not my strongest suit. I didn't get to do it for A level because I got a C at GCSE. But anyway, we're having a huddle and we're discussing how we did. All of our players are wearing the same boots. That's really weird. Maybe that's what we're discussing. Back underway after quite the break. So let's hope we're not too rusty. Here's Kleinheisler with a back heel for Vardy. Big save by Diego Alves. A typically brilliant start. Start as you mean to go on. Finds Chingas Under. He's got support in the form of Merino, who's going to have a dig from distance, and that's very poor because he's put it miles wide. It's going to be Ruben Neves to take it in the absence of John Joe Shelby. It's not the best, but we're still going to get it with Schlupp here. We are just about. Here he is. Can't get past Martinez though, and Leicester win it back. That was a waste. Bit of a waste. Oh, or has it? Because here's Paslak who plays it into Babacar, who must score, and he does. Well, that was unexpected to say the very least, but we've gone 1-0 up through Kuma Babacar, back in the goals. Fantastic to see. Felix Paslak, you sir have done a good thing, a bloody good thing there. I thought the attack was up, dawdled on the ball. See Ben Chilwell, that's what you get for being a defender and having the number 10. You're not William Gallas, so that doesn't mean anything because that was stupid as well. The Paslak plays it across to Babacar, outside of the foot. 1-0 against Leicester. Martinez in for Kleinheisler, lovely flick. This is great play from Leicester. But Diego Alves makes the save look easy because he is the best human that's ever lived. Babacar takes a touch and he's going to hold it up. Get it to Merino, who skips away from Kleinheisler. In for it in Cham, who finds Babacar, who's going to just hit this on the first time. And it's wide of Schmeichel's post. 2 minutes to go until half time. Leicester come forward with the last attack of the half, surely. Here's Kleinheisler. Inside for Vardy, who's got space to have a fly here, and he has, and he's put it just wide. Alves with the goal kick. It's the last kick of the half, no added time. Apart from the goal, not a great deal to report in that half, but, you know, it's a 1-0 at this stage, considering our current form. I will happily take a 1-0 lead going into the break. Vardy. And Mahrez looking for the ball in behind. He's got it. It's Lovrencic, gets it across. Alves with the punch. It's going to come back out. It's off the line by Paslak. Well, we are determined to shoot ourselves in the foot, metaphorically speaking. But we come away with Sisto, who can't get past Albrighton. There's a sentence. But Leicester have absolutely dominated the latter half of the first half and the start of the second half. And they come again with Chilwell. Paslak's dived in. There's the header away by Lejeune. Comes to Kleinheisler. Neves with the block. Ball in for Lovrencic, and it's put wide. Leicester are knocking on the door here. We need a second goal to kill this game off. Sisto. And Cham, just get it across. Surely someone has to tap this in. Somebody, what is going on? Is he giving a foul? What's he giving a foul for? Oh, well, he's kicked him a wee bit there. But the ball's away, ref. Shut up. Lovrencic. Ball forward, looking for Vardy. He's in behind. Great effort from Jamie Vardy. And it's still not fully away. Chilwell. It's not a bad ball, you know. Jesus Christ. This has not been an advert for defending. Good work by Babacar. He's been tripped. That's going to be a free kick. So Omar Abdul Rahman has just come on. He's the best left footer I have for free kicks. So let's see how we get on here. Good bit of power on it. Bend it. Get a bit of bend on it. It's hit the bar. It's hit the... Right, I'm getting sick of hitting the crossbar now with free kicks. I mean, I was happy at the start because I was getting them relatively on target, but I would like to score one, please. We need the whistle to come because... When we get it. I got lost for words. There's the final whistle. Oh, Jesus. That was a bit... It was a bit close, wasn't it? I mean, it wasn't the most exciting game in regards to shots on target. But Leicester, they definitely deserved at least a point. They had way more of the ball. And we are, to be honest, quite lucky to get that win. But a win is what we get. A much needed win after our rather abysmal run of form. It puts us back up to 5th in the table on 16 points. 4 points off Arsenal, City and Chelsea. All on 20. So yes, I forgot that we were sent an offer from AZ Alkmaar for Mikel Merino. I can't remember what it was I said. I think it was 7 million and you can have him, but it's over his release fee, so technically we should be accepting this offer. But because PES is slightly broken, we shall renegotiate because I love that sweet cash. 7.5 million, that's closer to his market value. Yeah. Pay that and you can have him. I don't particularly want to let him go, but if I can get decent money for him, absolutely. We have a few more here. Al Hilal want Ruben Neves. That's not going to happen at all. And there was another one, if I remember. Dwight Gale to Apoel Nicosia for 5.4 million. I'll have me some of that because Dwight Gale, he's probably not going to get played for the rest of the series unless it's in cup games. But let's renegotiate here. If we can get him up to 6 million... then yeah, you can absolutely have him. So our second match of the episode is our 4th Champions League game, our second against Atletico Madrid. We have back to our usual lineup, except for, there's one change. Fabian Schär is going to come in for Florian Lejeune, who is a little bit knackered, so we'll give him a break. The likes of Yedlin, Shelvey, Cornet, Burke, Martinez, all back in the starting lineup against an Atletico Madrid team of Oblak, Godin, Manolas, Felipe Luis, Juanfran, Rashalko, I still can't pronounce his name, Saul, Vitolo, Mane, Griezmann and Gamero.
The warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. And our live game is Newcastle against Atletico Madrid. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
The familiar strains of the anthem serving to raise the levels of expectation even higher. Newcastle have chosen to go 4-3-3.
Yeah, it allows for an expansive passing game, and with everyone doing their job properly, it can be difficult to contain.
Champions League back at St James's Park for another Champions League tie against Europe's elite. And since it's been so long since I've made a Master League video, I haven't had the chance to talk about PES losing the Champions League license. Personally, I don't think it's that big of a deal at the end of the day. It's just a skin, to be honest. I think they can put that money to other things. You know, as Burt comes forward. Hang on a minute, I'll chat on in a minute, because here we have a chance early on with Marino to get this ball back across, and he has got it back across. It's a touch from Oblak. We've still got a chance here. Shelby can't reach that, and they get it away. But yeah, I don't think it's that big a deal. I think you know, there's as long as they're going to put money into other areas of the game, which is much more important, I think. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have the Champions League and stuff, especially when it's not on PC, so you can't really mod it as much as other. As the PC, but you know, well, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, big save Alves, and again, oh, Diego, right, okay, I need to stop chatting because Gamero has nearly made me look like a right idiot, and once again, Diego Alves has bailed me out, as we come forward, great ball in behind, looking for Martinez, can't get there, and All Black will gather, and we will now breathe. Mane, ball across, there's a header from Gamero. And Alves denies the Frenchman yet again. There's Mane. He's clipped the heels of Juanfran, but magically they still get it. Gathered by Alves, plucked out of the sky, and he looks to set us on our way with Neves. He finds Martinez. He's got acres of space for Cornet out on this far side. He cuts inside. Schlupp arriving on the overlap. Ball in behind for Burke. And he's put it wide. I thought it had gone in. What a chance for Oliver Burke. Great play by Cornet. Lovely back heel into the path of Schlupp. That is how the hell has he missed that? Is there a chance right at the end of the half for Atletico? No, Shelby takes it away. And now do we have it? Why won't it switch to the right player? Now Atletico have it back with Griezmann. And we just about get it away, and that will do it for this first half. Very edgy. We missed a clear-cut chance, an absolute sitter from Burke off his buns. I feel like we're going to regret that. Shelby forward to Martinez. Acres of space for Burke if he can keep it in. That's a fornicating terrible ball. As Diego Costa will replace the somewhat wasteful Kevin Gamero, I put it down to fantastic goalkeeping. But anyway, the pseudo-Spaniard is now on. Martinez does well, finds Cornet. Martinez is going to get it back. He's going to have a snapshot, and it's going to be saved by All Black. Maybe could have hit that first time, but I thought he was going to get dispossessed, so gave it away to his compatriot. We have it back. Can we get the ball across? Martinez looks to get his head on it, and Atletico get it away. This is good. This is some attacking impetus, which is the word of the day. Martinez, he's onside somehow. Burke, back from Marino. He looks to strike one. Big save by Oblak, back across by Cornet, and it's blocked and out for a corner. Back to Neves, out wide for Burke, who's been absolutely clattered by Felipe. Referee, I was about to say, get your Atletico shirt off, mate, and get him booked. Two changes, Martinez and Burke off, Sisto and Martinez on, for a bit of a change of attacking options. And we do have this free kick, speaking of attacking options, but Shelby stands over. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe that's a bit too much on it. Oh my word! He's got an absolute bullet of a shot away, and somehow Oblak has got in the way of that. Juanfran takes that down ridiculously. Finds Griezmann, who also takes that down ridiculously. Lovely flick. He's got the run of Sisto in behind here. It's Pion Sisto! And he's put it wide. I thought that was flying in the top corner, but Sisto has put it wide. A rare moment of quality from us in this game. Lovely build-up. Sisto gets away from Luis, has to go across the keeper, and that can't be that far wide. Griezmann. It's Diego Costa. He's in on goal here. Diego Costa! Big save by Alves. Thought I'd given away a penalty there because I was nibbling at his heels. But then again, it's nothing compared to Costa smacking folk in the mouth. Manolas, big mistake. Babacar gives it away. Cornet with the chance, and Cornet with the goal! Maxwell Cornet, has he won it? Costas Manolas, you big fool of a man. Another instance where we thought that we'd give, where the attack had gone, but Babacar says no, plays it across for Cornet. We sweat it, but we needed to. I was going to shoot with him there, and I saw Cornet at the corner of my eye. I thought, no, I have to sweat this. He hits it first time, and Oblak just can't get to it. We take a vital lead in our Champions League campaign. Manolas, good tackle. Shelvey, not such a good tackle. Well, Babacar has stayed down, which is not good because we've just brought him on as a substitute. Shelvey's getting a bit of a talking to, but ref, where is the talking to for the lad that broke Babacar a second ago? It's a terrible tackle, in fairness, and Correa has possibly died. He's going to try and run out the clock at this point. Yedlin to Sisto inside for Neves. 2 minutes of added time. We've given it away. Oh, Christ, this is awful. Saul to Griezmann. Still got it, Griezmann. And we win it, but that's a free. That's not a free kick, ref, you idiot. Yes, Jeffrey, I would also be furious at such a terrible decision. Swear to God, if they score now, I'll be raging. 4 seconds left to play in added time. Griezmann plays it backwards. Plays it backwards. Brilliant. Unless this works out, which I hope it doesn't. Saul lifts it back in. Cornet gets a head on it, and it's smashed away upfield, and that will do it. A second 1-0 win in a row, but this one equally as undeserved, perhaps. But we get the win, and that should be enough to qualify out of the Champions League group stage. Here is a look at our Champions League group. We are on 10 points to Bayern's 9, Atletico on 4, Steaua Bucharest on 0. So if we get another win, surely we're a point, maybe. I don't know. Well, if we win the next game, we qualify, basically. Let's see how the rest of the groups are looking currently. Feel free to stop it whenever you feel the need. Anderlecht still top of Group C. That's weird. Celtic bottom there. Juve top. That's a ridiculous group there. PSG ahead of Barcelona. My God, what a group that is. That's our group. And Zenit top of that group with Porto in second. Now here is a tasty little thing. We've been offered the job at Liverpool. Let's go and have a look at this offer, shall we? Offer received from Liverpool. You know what? No, I'm not going to respond to it. We're going to stay at Newcastle till the end of this season to see how far we get in the Champions League. And then after this season, maybe we might go somewhere else. But for now, we're sticking with Newcastle to see how far we can go in this Champions League. Right, now that we've actually won a couple of games, maybe we can feel mildly confident about doing some simulation. I hope so. God, I hope so. We play Swansea in this game, and we're going to skip it. Let's see how we do. Oh my sweet Jesus Christ. We get smashed 4-0 at home to Swansea. God, this is why I hate simulating games. Oh my God, that drops us down to 9th. What in the name of... Right, okay, so our title hopes after, 10 games seem to be pretty much hanging on by a thread here as Swansea absolutely wrecked us. So we've got some responses to our transfer offers that we sent out. Mikel Merino, Alkmaar have pulled out. That's fair enough. I'm happy enough to keep him. And where Dwight Gale 6.3. Yep. Absolutely. Feel free. Dwight Gale, you've been a loyal servant throughout this series. But I'm afraid your time has passed. You're going to Apoel Nicosia because of course you are. So after that abject misery, we're not going to simulate another game. We are just going to play this game, and it will be the last one of this episode against Everton. We go with our usual lineup against an Everton team of Pickford, Savalas, Funes Mori, Pazdan, Calvo, Sanya, Bakary, what is this? Silva, Schneiderlin, Rooney, Klassen, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Christ alive, if Swansea could beat us 4-0, then surely Everton are going to absolutely pump us. So let's hope they don't, because no one wants pumped against their will, nor should that be encouraged. So let's do one for the good guys, shall we? Yeah, do one. What the arse am I on about? Third and final game of this episode, back at St James's Park against Everton, in a game that we all of a sudden really need to win to get back into even Europa League contention, because that smashing against Swansea has really taken the wind out of my sails a bit, and it's got me a little bit fired up. So yes, Kieran Clark, applaud my vigour as we crack on with the final game of this episode. For Sanya, who must be about 70 at this stage. It's a ball in, looking for Calvert-Lewin, and it's gathered by Diego Alves. Here's Klaassen now. Out wide for Calvo, whoever he is. Some fella. He's not going to get... Well, he is actually going to get past Shelby. Here's Rooney, who finds Calvert-Lewin, who looks to lift this in behind for Davy Klaassen. And Alves makes the save at his near post. Lovely build-up by Everton. I wonder is Big Sam still in charge, because surely not, if this is the kind of football they're playing. Great ball from Calvert-Lewin, and Klaassen's hit that first time, and Alves has clawed it out. Shelby to Babacar. Just to lift this in, that's brilliant. Marino, heavy touch. He's still there, Marino! Screws it back across goal, when I thought he was just going to smack it in at the near post. Heavy touch. Lucky to get it back. I thought he was just going to... Oh, Christ alive. That sums up this game so far. Sanya in behind for Calvert-Lewin. Back for Klaassen. Big save by Alves. Which is what I may have to title this episode, because it's because every save he has made in this episode so far has been of huge importance. Ball over the top for Babacar. Takes it on the chest. And I'll roll through to Pickford. As we approach half-time, there's been literally no highlights since until Calvert. No, because this has been the scrappiest game you'll ever see. Passes going astray, and absolutely no chances being created. But here we have a chance now with Babacar, who plays in Burke, who's just going to smash this back across, and he's hit the post. Do we still have time for the rebound? It's still there with Neves. And Marino's going to look to shoot. It's blocked. Babacar, can you get up and win this? Back. Oh, and he's absolutely sliced it. And it's gone through to Pickford, and that will do it for the end of the first half. Got it picked up in the last 3 minutes of the second half. God, what a terrible game this has been so far. Here's Babacar. Picks it up in the centre of the pitch. Out wide for Cornet. Can he get it across? He can. Good chance, and Burke again has missed an absolute sitter. What has happened to this front three? They used to be lethal, now they are lifeless, or just crap a bit. Well, Burke has missed 2 sitters in 2 games. Finds Martinez. Lifts it over the top. Burke. That's a terrible ball once again. We can't do the simple things like passive football. A 3-year-old can do this. It's not difficult. Just under 5 minutes left to play, and apologies for the lack of highlights in the second half, or in this game in general, because it has been the worst game of PES in the history of the world, as Nias puts a header wide. But honestly, it's been absolutely woeful. I've just been sat here trying to think of literally anything to say, and I can think of bugger all apart from trying to stay awake, because my God, it's been awful. It's been absolutely awful. As we look to run the clock down, or maybe do something. We'll go attacking White for the last few minutes. Why not? Ball in behind for Martinez, who is onside. He's got no one in the middle. Under's arriving, and that's as good as it's gotten in this second half for us. 1 minute of added time. Just end the misery. Just end it all. And that is it. My Christ. Oh. Jesus Christ. Like, there's been... You could literally, like... Painted the fence the other day. That was more exciting than this. Watching that dry was... I've never thought that expression to be more true in my entire life. But oh my Christ. And the best bit is it did nothing for our league position. We stay in 9th on 17 points. Behind Manchester United, Liverpool and Southampton. What a... Oh... Jeez, can we? I don't even want to take the point for that game. I feel so bad taking the point for such a terrible performance. So that will do it for this episode. Thank Christ. If what a way to end. It's been so long since I played one of these. I finally get round to making a new episode, and those are the 3 games that you have to endure. I apologise severely, and can only hope that next time round there will be, something of note happens. Which, speaking of which, who are we playing next time round? We have Stoke City away, the 5th game in our Champions League campaign against Steaua Bucharest, Wolves, and then Sheffield Wednesday. So 2 of the promoted sides we play back to back. So we may play 4 games in the next episode to make up for this this absolute shambles. But until then, thank you so very much for watching, or enduring, as was the case in this particular episode. If you did for some reason enjoy this, maybe, I don't know, you're into sadomasochism, or just you had literally nothing else to do, or were being attacked by a shark and this was a much better the much better option out of the 2. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it for some reason, do hit that like button, do share, and hit that subscribe button most importantly, and do hit the bell icon to be notified of when we make new videos. As you've seen, recently it's not been a lot of Master League videos, it's been a lot of more opinions based stuff, and that's fun to do, but this of course is the core of what you guys like to see, so I'll try and get back to it as regularly as possible. But until then, thank you so much for watching this episode, and we will see you in the next one.